Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are in the world. It's your boy JJ right here on JJ's PC Builds. Today, I want to talk about the NVIDIA RTX 3060. Okay, I want to talk about it for the reason is because I'm thinking about putting it in my system. Okay, I gave you know AMD the chance with their graphics cards. Right now, I'm running on the iGPU, the integrated graphics card that's built into the system. Um, I want to give NVIDIA a chance to make good and see how they perform. But I'm going to tell you about the card I'm going to be getting. And then when I get the card, then what we'll do is we'll do some benchmarking with it, and then we'll do some overclocking with it, and we'll see if I like it. You know, does it do good for workflow? You know, video encoding, decoding. Will it have AV1 decode, AV1 encode? Um, what features and functions will the 3060 have? I'm not sure if I'm going to get the TI or I'm going to get I'm not sure which one 3060 I'm going to get, but when I do get it, I will let y'all know what kind it is. But we're just going to go over the general basics of the 3060. So do stick around and don't go anywhere and don't touch your dial. We're going to get the B-roll started right here on JJ's PC Builds. And welcome back from the B-roll. Just before we get started, if this is your first time here watching this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Subscribing would help us out because it helps us grow. Okay, it doesn't hurt, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. So, if you like the videos, if you don't, then still subscribe. We want you here. We want to assure you that we're not going anywhere. We are here for life. Just to let you know. This is January 1st, 2023. So this year, let's have a great year and, let's see where it brings us. I'm sure it'll bring us in the good side of it all. And I want to make sure we're going up and up and up and we're getting bigger and stronger for y'all, and we want to show you the best content we can show you. In the midst of all that, I'm going to say let's get started with what we're going to be doing here. But, I just wanted to touch base with y'all on that. But yes, I am looking to get a 3060 because I wanted a 3080. Okay, truthfully, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wanted a 3080. Either a 3080 or a 3080 Ti. The reason why I wanted that because it would have been the best for my video encoding and all that. It would have gave me benefit for gaming. Everything that I do, for the channel, I basically base upon the graphics. So, I just felt that, either a 3060, 3070, 3080, whatever I can get my hands on that's affordable. See, this is the whole thing. I'm going to try to stay within my $200 mark to get a graphics card. A good graphics card, not a bad graphics card, a good graphics card. And if y'all know where there is one that I'm not seeing, make sure y'all leave it in comment below and let me know, where I can get this good graphics card. It would be much appreciated. I want to get something that's, that's going to work with the Ryzen 5 5600G, but there's a caveat to this. In time, this year, I'm going to be upgrading from the B450 Asus motherboard to either a 550 or a 650. So look for that in the future. That is coming in the future, where I'm going to take it up to the next level, and I'm going to take y'all along with me. I'm going to take it up to the next level, so that way you all can see what I got going on. So, and hopefully by then I'll have another camera. I'll have a second camera that gives me for the down view, to where y'all can see me working on this right here on my bench. I got a little desktop bench that I do everything on. I do all my workloads on and everything else. Whatever, if I build a PC, I build it right here. Have to move the keyboards and stuff like that because I don't have long enough table. But, it is my little workbench. And maybe in the near future, I will have a bigger situation. I might have to shrink my bed and put in a couch bed, so that way I can shrink it up a little bit and give me a little more extra room, maybe to put in a bigger bench, so you all can see me do, a lot of benchmarking. And I want to make sure I do it as live as I can, because we're going to try to do some live streams. Okay, last year I was thinking about doing it. I did one live stream last year, but I felt that nobody showed up. So, if you want me to do live streamings, let me know in the comments below of this video. So that lets me know what you think, if you guys want to see live streaming. Because I'll do live streaming. It does, I want to make this as real as possible so you can see it and enjoy it and see everything in real time. Okay, when I make these videos, they're in much real time as I can make it, because I make the videos the same day, and right after I get done making the videos, I go ahead and I get them processed and then get them ready, and then boom, they go up on YouTube same day. So when you see this, it might be like maybe 2 hours later. That's how fast I put this together. Is I try to make it within a 2 to 4 hour maximum time limit, so that way you see the whole video and you're within 2 to 4 hours of when I make it. So it's as much in real time as you can get it. You can't get it any faster. If you can get it any faster, then you got somebody that's a god that's doing it. But anyway, let's go ahead and just, get ourselves adjusted here. Make sure y'all got your drink. I got mine. Make sure you get your soda together. Make sure you got your popcorn together. Make sure you got something together, so that way you can enjoy the video. If you're at work, and I hope you guys are enjoying the video too, because I know having a work day, being bored and everything else, it kind of makes the day go by if you see everything in real time. It's like you're talking with somebody right then and there. So, but truthfully, I'm going to tell you this. I make the videos uncut, unsolicited, as is. You get what you see, raw footage, end of story. If I do it wrong, you're going to see that, nobody's perfect. Okay, I'm not making a perfect video. I'm making a video of my experience. So that's what you're getting. You're not going to get these little, trailered kind of videos. These videos are just raw footage, as is, what you get, what I have to work with, processed as is. So this is what you get. I always try to throw a little commentary into my commentary, so just to let you know, I do my little bits here and there, and I do add little commentary to the video, but the video is never altered. Just to let you know that. You still get the original video. You still get all the original things, but there's no jump cuts. I just add little pictures to it, so that way, you know, it enhances it a little bit more. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull up our good old store, and I'm going to bring you to it because we're going to switch screens right now. There we go. You still see me down here in the bottom corner, right here. I'm down here in the bottom corner, out of the way, pulled up my little screen. So now what we're going to do is we're going to type in Amazon. And we're going to pull up Amazon. I'm taking you all step by step. We're going to do it step by step so you all see it. And we're going to pull it right there. So, you know, and we're going to pull up, let's see, we're going to pull up the RTX 3060, just as it is. And we're going to take a look and see when it's going. Well, you got this one right here. I prefer to get the 12 gigabyte one because it's the full die. From what I'm hearing, the full die of the 12 gigabyte 30, you know, the 3060 12 gigabyte version is the full die. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. 349. I don't know why they would sell this right here, this partner card with HP partner card for $349 when you got a Zotac GeForce RTX 3060 right here, the OC twin edge OC. Look at the difference. I'm sure for the same price you're going to come up and get the Zotac one. So going on down the road, you know, range about 3, maybe more, maybe 4. You know, let's see. They got a 3060 Ti for $600. That's just a little bit too much out of my wheelhouse, I think, right there. Way double the price I was thinking of getting one. So as you can see on Amazon, we'll go through a couple slides of it and see if we can find one in our price range. Now, see, now they're selling for $300 the 3050, but that's not the card I was looking for. You know, 3050, you know, I'm trying to get a 3060. They got a 2060 that almost the same price as the 3050. See, that doesn't make sense. You know, look, they got a used 3050 for $269. But that's used. Okay, there's a difference between used and brand new. Okay, so, you know, they got a 1650. That's not what I was looking for. The 2060 is not what I was looking for. In previous videos, I was thinking about doing the 2060, but the 2060, and I thought about the 1660, you know, being a lower tier card but not given the greatest benefit of the world, you know. But I wanted to get a 3060, which would get me a little bit closer being a 3070, or a 3070 being closer to a 3080. You know, 3060 Ti would have been nice for my price range, but you know, it doesn't look like that's going to be coming on Amazon anytime soon. So let's go ahead and switch over and let's look on NewEgg and see what we get. So what we'll do is we'll pull up NewEgg. No, go away. There we go. So I'm not doing the sign in register bullshit. Just say delivered to the United Kingdom. No. We'll try the United States and switch that up. For some reason, it says United Kingdom. I'm not in the United Kingdom. So let's see. Let's do the RTX 3060 and see what comes up with that. Alrighty. Is it any better than Amazon? Well, we'll see. I mean, even their used prices are not as good. The lowest I see so far is $300, but that's only $99 lower. You know, 300 range. But that's not the range I was looking to be at. I was looking to range to be at is the $200 range. So, you know, I try to keep my budget. I'm going to put the max budget at $250. I'm just going to say $250. I know that's $50 less than, you know, but I want to keep a good price range at about $250 minimal or maximum, sorry. So, and looking on NewEgg, and it doesn't look like it's going to be a buyer's thing going through NewEgg. Looks like it's still between 300 and 400. We'll go ahead and we'll go up the next page and see if they got anything in the lower tier. They got 309 right here, but that's still $100 more, $109, $110 more than I want to spend. You know, I know that sounds like I'm nitpicking. I'm not. I'm just telling you all the prices of graphics cards are not nice for the consumer. I'm thinking about what the consumer's thinking about. I'm not thinking about what, you know, I'm not thinking about being in the reviewer's kind of shoes. I'm thinking about being in the consumer's kind of shoes, just to put it to like that. If I'm doing this on, you know, if I'm looking for a graphics card as an average consumer, I'm looking for the best deal I can get. You know, I mean, I would have to go through all the graphics cards, and I guarantee no price would be below $300 for the 3060. No price can be lower than that because the graphics card sellers think that, you know, well, let's keep the price high, and you never sell the cards, and then 2 years come down the road and you wish you would have sold them back there for a lower price because you would have made more money selling them at a lower price than you would trying to sell them at a higher price. More people will buy it at a lower price than they do a higher price. You have to understand that it's quality over quantity. I mean, if you're going to sell it over quality, you know, and say, well, I'm going to make my money over quality, okay, well, you're not going to make any money. If you sell it over quantity, okay, and understand that, you sell it over quantity, you're going to make more money selling it over quantity than you will quality. And, you know, you can't use the restaurant term that quality succeeds quantity. Okay, that's in restaurant terms. Restaurant terms as far as selling food. Okay, you want everybody to have quality food but low cost. Now hear what I said. In a restaurant, you want people to have quality food at a low cost. So that way when they come and buy a meal, more people will come. And that's the whole idea with selling graphics cards. You're taking your quality and selling it at a low price. You're going to sell more. Okay? Give the consumer a chance to buy it. Don't say to the consumer, I'm going to make it a high price. You either take it or you either like it or leave it. You can't do that. I mean, you'll sit on a ton of them and you won't sell anything. Okay, a consumer will look at you and say, oh, that's the shittiest ass card you got. And you're selling it for this price, and that's exactly what's happening right now. With all the new cards, the new partner cards and everything else. You jacked up the price so high, everybody's hating the price. and I know you all can agree to me on that, you're hating the price, is because, if I was a manufacturer, and me myself, if I was a manufacturer of graphics cards, and I'm going to tell you, be honest with you, I would have lowered the prices just to sell more of the cards, to have more of my product out there, so when it come up to the next SKU, you can go up like $10-15 more, and then go to the next SKU and then go up $10-15 more. Okay? Do it in small increments. Baby step it. Don't sit there and just say, okay, well, here's the whole meal. Eat it or not. It's up to you. You can't do that. I mean, you can do that, but this is the result of you doing that. One, you have cards catching on fire. Two, you have cards that are overheating. Three, you're pissing off the consumer. Four, the prices are like for the one percenters, the ones with deep pockets, the one percenters, and then you still got 99% you're not touching on, is because guess what? You got it so high. You get the prices so high and so stupid, even reviewers are giving you bad raps. The reviewers are giving you bad raps. These older cards should be priced down within the $100 to $200 range. Your 30 series NVIDIA cards, they should be well below $200 by now. So you can take and upsell your new lines. AMD, you're not out of the ballpark. Your 6000 series should be well below a couple $100 as well. Both of y'all. See, now the thing is Intel was smart in keeping their cards below $300. So think about that. But when you're selling these older cards, people still use the older cards, but they collect the cards as well. They're collectors. So they don't want to pay a big price because they're never going to plug it into a system. They're going to keep it in the box brand new on the shelf. It's because they collect the cards. Your graphics cards become collector cards. But if they're junk cards and you're selling junk cards, guess what? You're not selling but a headache. And people are not going to buy them. Even collectors of the cards ain't going to buy them. They're going to try to offload them and sell them. Because they are junk cards. Just like with Best Buy selling me that junky card that AMD built that wasn't worth crap. The 6500 XT, yeah, everybody says, oh, yeah, don't buy it. I'm starting to see why they said don't buy it. And it's kind of bad, and truthfully, it's kind of bad, when I got, a GTX 730, an NVIDIA GTX 730 with 4 gigabytes of VRAM, smoking that card. And that was a new one. Now the GTX 730 that I got in my other system was doing better on the FPS than that newer card. So, it kind of washes one hand with the other. But you know what? We're not going to I'm just doing a little rant, everybody. So understand, I'm just doing a little rant. So we understand here, NewEgg, NewEgg's NewEgg. Okay, I'm not going to make this video too long, but this is the thing. This is my bag, and this is my deal. Okay, my conclusion right here. I'm going to see if I can get my hands on a decent priced RTX 3060, and hopefully it's a TI. Hopefully I can get my hands on a TI. And I'm going to plug it into the system, and then I'm going to do some benchmarking on it, and I'm going to see how well it's doing in video encoding. See if it's, got a nice, decent video encoding and decoding. So, just let y'all know, I'm working towards that because the Ryzen 5 5600G, I mean, the Vega 7, the iGPU only it's limited to what it can do. I can't overclock it any more than I've done. I've overclocked it in the BIOS up to the 2300 megahertz, which you can do. You can put it to the extreme, which it'll be 2300 megahertz in the ASUS B450 motherboard. You can do the memory up to 1800 without it crashing. If you're going to do that and you're going to upclock it like that, I suggest you leave the manual overclocking for the RAM. Leave it on auto. Don't do XMP. It's not going to be worth anything of what you're doing. Okay, I don't use XMP. It clocks itself up to 3600 megahertz, so I leave it right there. It works fine for me and it runs smooth. The temperatures are just great. Right now I'm sitting at 130 degrees Fahrenheit with the iGPU sitting at 95 degrees Fahrenheit. So, it still sits up in its 40s, 50s. So it doesn't seem to go up to the 60s and 70s because I don't have it. I have it clocked to the way the consumer is going to use it. Everything's on auto. Everything turbos up the way it's supposed to, and this and that. So, But anyway, if you like my videos, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you put some likes on them. Make sure you watch them from beginning to end. We're still working towards the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours here on YouTube to be monetized. We're working towards monetization. We're working towards moving up in the world and being able to, I'm be honest with you guys, being able to afford a little bit of something for the channel. I know with YouTube it doesn't pay much, but the little something that I save up from YouTube, from the monetization, that right there will buy more equipment for for me to be able to do builds and stuff like that. So the faster we can get monetized, the better the channel's going to grow. So I'm here doing this by myself, but I'm doing the best I can. So subscribe, it would be appreciated. And once again, welcome to all the 50 subscribers I have here on YouTube. We're growing slowly, but we're getting there. Hopefully by the end of the year, I'll have 1 billion subscribers. My dreams and hopes of having 1 billion subscribers would be great. That would be like about maybe a quarter of the world of people that, just enjoy for a good goofy video about building PCs. But I still want to do live videos as well, but we got to have enough subscribers. If we get more subscribers, then, we'll start doing the live videos, because that way everybody shows up and everybody's having a great time in the chats and, having a fun time. That's the whole idea. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and jump out of here. Until the next time in the next video, this is JJ, your boy. We will see you then.